I want to welcome everyone back to another episode of Generational Investors Podcast. And it's been a busy week in the stock market as well as the crypto space, but I'll say that for another segment. And I want to share with you briefly two stocks that's ready to explode and make us millions. That's right. This is part one of the earnings that happened this past week. I'm just going to give you what happened and stay tuned towards the end. I want to leave you with, of course, strategy. We all need strategy. We all need motivation. So the motivation, definitely stay tuned. Do me a favor, smash the like, continue to share and hit the subscribe button as we start on what is happening in the wonderful world of Tesla. Tesla this past week, shares dropped 6% after auto sales plunge again. Okay. Musk says Tesla probably could have a few rough quarters ahead as a result of the expiration of federal electric vehicle tax credit. As these tariffs get underway, because as we go into August, tariffs will be taking effect. And so this is going to have a lot of ramifications for companies like Tesla and other EV players in this space. So definitely stay tuned on what that means. Tesla has been facing rising competition in key markets like China and Europe, especially from lower cost Chinese EV players. Okay, so this is something that's going to kind of, you can say, hurt Tesla in the short term. Okay, in the short term. Long term, Tesla is definitely one of the top stocks that I continue to buy in my portfolio. But short term, you're probably going to see some pain down the road, which means price gonna dip. But don't you panic. Don't panic. Just continue to dollar cost average. Because on the bright side, Tesla opened a diner which is 24/7. That means it's open and ain't closing. That's right. 24/7 in Hollywood, California. Check this out. It has 250 dining seats, 80 supercharging stalls, and movies and merchandise to sell to the public. So although the auto sales came out bad, the diner opened up, which is a catalyst. All right. That's a catalyst for things to come. All right. Think of this diner as futuristic, because when I did my research, everything about this thing, this is like when I see robots giving popcorn to customers, I said Tesla's owning something. So stay tuned to more diners in a city near you. So major cities will most likely get the Tesla diner built there. They're going to expand. Definitely going to expand. So the Tesla diner is definitely next level. If you haven't seen it, Google Tesla diner, because when I say this is futuristic, this is for things to come. Which leads me to Google. Google beat earnings expectation rises and spending forecasts. All right. So they beat earnings and their spending forecasts. These are the three areas that they did well revenue wise. YouTube advertising, Google Cloud, traffic acquisition costs, all these, they killed it. They knocked it out the park. When I say this is Google is on the move, it's on the move. Alphabet is expecting to spend more on artificial intelligence. not just for this year, but next year, and I'm pretty sure the year after that. Google is light years ahead. And as it continues to ramp up in the competition of AI, watch for Google to really start making headways. Okay, so the Gemini mixed with their Chat GPT, Gemini's their Chat GPT. That's just the beginning of what Google has up its sleeves. But I believe that it is heading in the right direction. That's why I continue to add more shares to my portfolio and just dollar cost average, because I do believe long term in Google, which I want to leave you with this on this particular. If you stay to this part, look for opportunities. This is the strategy I want you to think about. Look for opportunities to maximize, whether it's in your business, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in personal growth, whether that's spiritual, mental, physical, and financial. As I look at the news, I see it really saddens me when I see so many individuals have just talent out of this world, got gifts, and really don't utilize their gifts, really don't utilize their talents. Maybe it's environment, maybe it's their peers, maybe it's their friends or family. But look for opportunities, because we have so many resources. You have so many resources to tap into. You might say, Coach, I don't have $1,000 to invest. I don't have $100 to invest. I don't have $50 to invest. But you have $5. You have $1. So look for opportunities. And whether that's you going to the library, going on YouTube, pursuing a certain degree, a certain trade skill, but you have opportunities. And the greatest part about the opportunities, especially this is for my younger viewers, even some of my older viewers, but specifically for my younger viewers, you have time. If you in your teens, if you in your 20s, early 20s, you still got time. If you in your 30s, you still have time. But look for opportunities to maximize. So whatever you striving or working towards, look at things as a blessing in disguise when it may be a delay. But remember, that's not a denial. So look for opportunities to maximize, because like I said, it's all around us, but don't waste time or waste your talent. At the end of the day, you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm tired of living from paycheck to paycheck. Tired of working these 2 jobs. I'm tired of getting paid minimum wage. I'm tired of dysfunctional relationships with my family, dysfunctional relationships with girlfriend, boyfriend. I got to do something different. And the time is now to do something different. So if you have enjoyed this episode, smash that thumbs up. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. And leave me a comment below. Are you working towards something? Just comment goals. Type comment goals. Yeah, type in goals, because that's what this channel is all about. See you in the next. Peace.